Joining me for my speech today is Lindsay Stewart, Greg Stewart, and Ann Smith. I'm going to take a shot in the dark that many people don't know much about competitive clay shooting. Competitive clay shooting consists of three main disciplines: skeet, trap, and sporting clays. Anyone can be a competitive shooter. Male, female, young, old, athletic, non-athletic. It doesn't matter. Anyone can be it. I spent 3 years on our competitive team in my high school. I lettered all 3 years, and we went to state, and we won state my senior year. Reason why you should care about competitive shooting or competitive clay target shooting is it's an Olympic sport. It teaches gun discipline and gun safety. Throughout the speech, you may hear me refer to as clay target as a bird. Today, I want to discuss the basic rules for shooting skeet and trap. While anyone can shoot, you do need to be educated just a little bit. We're going to start with the hardest one to shoot, which is skeet. In skeet, you have 8 stations, starting with station 1 all the way to station 7 in a semicircle, and then station 8 is in the middle of your entire course. On the left side, you have your high house. It throws a bird at a consistent speed and a consistent distance and height. It will start at a high point and fly to a low point. On your right side, you have your low house. It does this exact same thing. It throws this bird at the same speed and the same distance. Only thing different is it throws it from a low point to a high point. On stations 1 and 2, you shoot a total of 4 birds. Stations 3, 4, and 5, you only shoot 2 birds. Stations 6 and 7, you shoot again another 4 birds. Station 8, you can shoot a possibility of 3 birds. You shoot 1 bird from the high house and 1 bird from the low house. And if you've gone perfect the entire round, meaning you haven't missed once, you'll take your 25th shot and shoot your low bird again. Next is the easiest one to learn, which is trap. Trap has 5 different stations in a straight line from station 1 to station 5, and about 20 feet or so in front of you is known as trap house or bunker house, which is where the thrower is. For trap, you have a bird that is thrown at a consistent height and a consistent speed. The only thing that changes is the angle that is thrown, and that angle is a 34-degree arc. Best way to explain it is when you're at one of your stations, your bird's either going to go left, middle, or right. It's probably the easiest and the most simple to learn and easiest to shoot. The most fun but a little bit difficult to learn is sporting clays. Sporting clays, you have between 10 to 15 stations. Depending on the course, your average amount of stations you'll have is 12. Now, unlike unlike skeet and trap, sporting clays, you can shoot your stations however you want. You can go to station 1, then station 5, then station 6, or however you want to shoot it. They generally have a theme to them depending on where they're located. Where we went to go practice in high school, it was in a woodsy area, so their theme was woodland birds or woodland creatures that you possibly shoot at. There are many types of clay targets that you'll see. You'll see either a single bird flying from left to right at you, or you'll see a single clay target bird, or as they call it, a rabbit that rolls across the ground. Or you'll see 2 birds thrown at once, which is known as a true pair. And those 2 birds can fly any which way, at any speed, at any direction, and at any distance they want. This is probably one of the most difficult to learn because you have to learn how to lead them and how to shoot them, but it's definitely the most fun because you can just relax and have a good time with your friends. So today I've covered the fundamentals of the 3 basic disciplines: skeet, trap, and sporting clays. They call it golfing with guns. The reason why they call that is because a golfer has a routine he does before he hits the ball, and a shooter has a routine he does or she does before she shoots her target. I love competitive shooting, and I love teaching people about competitive shooting. Thank you.